Myself, Dr. Sunita Sakure, Head Department of Microbiology, Appasaheb Jedhe College. Today I am presenting one interesting phenomenon in case of the bacteria, that is the bacterial crosstalk. Now whenever we say or whenever we want to exchange our thoughts, most of the times what we do is we use language that may be Marathi, English, Hindi, like that. Similarly, in case of bacteria, when the bacteria they want to know that they are more or they are near to each other, what they use the molecules which are called as the sensing molecules, and this results in sensing of their quorum. So this bacterial crosstalk in scientific terms is nothing but the process of the quorum sensing. Now we'll see what is quorum sensing. The quorum sensing, it includes the process which has number of steps that we are going to see. Then what are the quorum sensing molecules? Quorum sensing in gram positive and gram negative bacteria, quorum sensing control processes, and quorum sensing in Vibrio fischeri. Now first, what is this quorum sensing? This is the ability of bacteria to communicate and coordinate their behavior through signaling. So here in this picture we have shown one example where the bacteria Vibrio fischeri, when they are in quorum, they are able to produce the light, and this light production cannot be happen when the number of bacteria is less. Here the molecules are the autoinducer molecules. Now I'll say what are the steps of this quorum sensing. During this quorum sensing, bacteria first produce the signal molecules. These signal molecules are then diffused passively or actively into the surrounding environment. From the surrounding environment, these molecules are then recognized by this bacterial receptor, other bacterial receptors, and at a specific concentration, these receptors they internalize these signals, and which leads to changes in gene regulation. So diagrammatically this can be explained very well. So in this diagram you can see the single bacterial molecule in first step I have shown, which is showing the molecule which has been released by the bacterial cell. These molecules are called as the sensing molecules or autoinducer molecules. Now these molecules are released in the surrounding environment, but when the number of bacteria in a particular environment is more, at that time the number of molecules which have been released by the bacterial cell that becomes high, and at a specific threshold concentration, now the bacteria they internalize this signaling molecules, due to which you can see here in the diagram also that the color change has been shown in bacterial cell, which means that the bacterial cell has now changed their gene expression. Now what are quorum sensing molecules? There are number of quorum sensing molecules, but for the simplicity, for the understanding, I have divided them into two types. First is the acyl homoserine lactones, and specifically these are used by gram negative bacteria for quorum sensing, and the autoinducer peptides, they are used by the gram positive bacteria for quorum sensing. Now, so here I have shown the structure of quorum sensing molecules. In the first column, or in A, what I have shown is the acyl homoserine lactones. They are found mainly in gram positive bacteria. Here the structure of core molecule is same, just there is difference of the R chain or side chain in case of different bacteria. While in the B column, I have shown oligopeptide autoinducer molecules. So these molecules are of different types. They can be divided into 4 different types of the autoinducer molecules. Apart from this, the competence production in case of the uh, Bacillus subtilis, that is also the result of the quorum sensing. Now here there is a diagrammatic representation of gram negative and gram positive bacteria, where they are using different signaling molecules for quorum sensing. So first is the quorum sensing by the bacteria Vibrio fischeri, that is one of the example of gram negative bacteria. And when these bacteria, they are in quorum, or when their number is high, at that time the signal molecules are more in the surrounding environment, so those will be internalized by the bacteria, that is resulting in changing the structure of LuxR protein. And these LuxR protein, when they bind to the target genes, there is production of bioluminescence, and this phenomenon has been observed in case of the Vibrio fischeri, which are living as a symbiotic association with the squid. Now another diagram is of the gram positive bacteria, where some autoinducer molecules, they are, when they are more in number, and these are mainly the peptides, so these peptides are internalized by the gram positive bacteria, and then they change the gene expression of the target genes. Now there are different processes which are controlled due to quorum sensing. First, as I have told, that is the bioluminescence or light production by the bacteria, and this has been found in Vibrio fischeri. Second is the biofilm formation. This biofilm formation mainly increases the pathogenicity of the organism. So the organisms, they become resistant to different antibiotics. Then virulence gene expression, that is also controlled. The quorum sensing also controls the virulence gene expression, rather it upregulates or increases the virulence gene expression. Now next phenomenon is the sporulation. Bacteria under the unfavorable environmental conditions, they produce spores, and this is also controlled by quorum sensing. While production of competence factor, which is required for the transformation process in case of the gram positive bacteria, and that is also the example of the quorum sensing control process. So here I have shown the picture of the symbiotic association in between the squid and this Vibrio fischeri. This squid is nocturnal, and at night it comes out in water for the in search of prey. So at night there are the chances of the shadow produced by this squid, and because of this shadow, this squid can be killed by other animals in the water. So to protect the squid harbors the Vibrio fischeri in the light organs. So at night when the squid comes out in the water, at that time in the light organs of the squid there are the Vibrio fischeri, and when these organisms are more in number, they produce the light. In turn, this squid, it gives the protection to this Vibrio fischeri, and also they are able to get the nutrients from the squid. So this is very best example of the symbiotic association in between these two. So at the end, I am very much thankful to all viewers. This is my first video I have made with myself, and thank you.